Alrighty guys, and welcome back to a brand new video, and today we are doing a Golden State Warriors off-season rebuild after being eliminated in 5 games by the Minnesota Timberwolves. So obviously the Warriors ended up losing in 5 mainly because of Stephen Curry's groin injury, which did sideline him for the remainder of the series. So he ended up being injured obviously, and Jimmy Butler just couldn't handle the load, which I seen him carry the Miami Heat. I don't know why he couldn't do it with the Warriors though, which is really weird. I'd expect him to play a lot better with the Warriors, obviously, with a lot more. I want to say more help, but you know what I mean. But as the Warriors will get better in the offseason, and everything should be better. Obviously, I mean Butler should be able to obviously play more with the team. I think he'll be a little bit better, but he was not great, or it's not like how playoff Jimmy usually is. Draymond Green, obviously, Bennett Pajemski, Jonathan Kuminga. So Jonathan Kuminga is obviously one of the main storylines of this year. Will he be re-signed? Will he sign with another team in the offseason? Or will he be signed and traded? I personally think he will be signed and traded. That's the main topic right now. I saw a report that he's likely to be signed and traded. So I think we can possibly do that. I don't think he fits well with this team anyway, knowing he only shot 30% from three, a career low, and that's just not going to work on a team like Steve Kerr and the Warriors. So I think we sign and trade him like how the reports are going so far. No, I'd love to keep him. Yeah, Moses Moody, obviously, he'll be a good piece for the future. Gary Payton, Quentin Post, Buddy Hield, obviously. I do want to make a couple of trades in the offseason to upgrade this team. I think we should get a starting center because obviously Draymond Green, I don't think he's going to start for center next year. And then I also want to get like I said, so apparently the Warriors are looking for a center upgrade and a 3-and-D forward. So that's kind of what we're looking for in the offseason. But Steve Kerr obviously stays as a head coach. But heading into the NBA draft, do we have any picks in this draft? We do not have a pick in this draft, so we'll head straight past it. But let's see how this draft went, though. So we had Flag. Fears actually went 2, but that's probably this is not Fears not going 2 in real life. But player options, we got Podjemski and Guy Santos will accept. Qualifying offers, we have Jonathan Kuminga. So we are gonna sign and trade Jonathan Kuminga for probably like a center. So I'm gonna go up the reports right now. We are gonna get sign and trade him to another team. I think it's interest in both sides, probably in my opinion, because obviously Kuminga is looking for a better team, or not a better team. He's looking for a better opportunity to be like the star player for one of these teams. So I'm gonna offer him a contract. We are going to sign Haley Jonathan Kuminga to a team that'll probably want him 80, 100 million might be a little too crazy, but Kuminga's a guy that was a 7th overall pick and he has star potential. So let's sign and trade him to a team that I think will probably have interest. So let's sign him, and then we're now going to trade him away. So let's see what teams be interested in Jonathan Kuminga's services. Kuminga here and a 2029 protected first round pick for Nick Claxton, obviously. So the Nets get a young player in Jonathan Kuminga can develop in Brooklyn. I feel like a team that he'd like to go to, and we got our starting center in Nick Claxton, so it works out for both parties. I'd love to get probably Cameron Johnson as well, obviously. So I don't know if this way we could get both, but I'd love to squeeze both if we possibly can. I'll be willing to trade Buddy Hield as well, and I'll probably want to trade Moses Moody. But so I'm just gonna stick it like this for now. So, what if we trade Kaminga, Moody, and then Key? Would that even be enough? It wouldn't. So never mind. But I'd love to do something like this. But I don't know. Maybe I might be able to. Do we trade away Kaminga for Cameron Johnson, or we trade away for Nick Claxton? I feel like it makes more sense to probably get Nick Claxton. So let's see if we get a swap here. So for Nick Claxton, they agree. So Nick Claxton, I already tried it without the first round pick. They didn't agree. Nick Claxton will start at center this year, and they'll move Draymond Green to power forward, which obviously I feel like he fits a lot more better at power forward in the segregated position. Does he go up at small forward? He does, but I don't think now Draymond at small forward makes sense. But we're going to move Jimmy Butler to small forward. So we're going to just push things up here a little bit to obviously be Nick Claxton be starting small forward. But I don't hate that idea making him come off the bench either, because obviously, Nick Claxton can't shoot, and Draymond can shoot better than Claxton. He's been shooting really good from three recently, so I don't hate that idea maybe having him come off the bench, but I like him starting, so we'll keep it like that. So I like the first edition getting Nick Claxton starting center. We got Claxton. Post, we could maybe move him to power forward because he's not the best of a rebounder and he can shoot. Probably going to be one of the best shooting bigs, or not the best shooting bigs, probably one of the best shooting bigs in their team. So that's really why I like moving him power forward, but we have no restrictions. Do we renounce? I didn't mean to renounce. What's his name? Gary Payton, unless he signed already, which I think he ended up signing. That's my bad. I didn't mean to renounce him like that. He went to the Rockets, and then I think there was another free agent we had as well, but I guess not. But losing Gary Payton sucks. I would have loved to bring him back, but damn, I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. So we probably would need like another move though, right? Moody, Santos, we need a backup guard. This team is nowhere close to being complete, but move Quinn Post to power forward as he saved his name, so we'll move him there. So we'll have something, I guess. We need a backup guard. And after that, I don't know, we should be at least off. I'm going to wait on day 12. If we get somebody really good, past Spencer obviously cannot be our backup point. We need like a 3-and-D guard off the bench. So we'll see what we can find. So Jerome, we can't sign. Doesn't have enough money for that. Westbrook will be good at this point. It just asks for way too much money, man. So Van Fleet, Chris Paul, Kevin Porter Jr. Do we get KPJ on a 1-year deal? We probably could. So we're gonna get Kevin Porter Jr. So I don't hate that option, but there might be somebody better. We get would Trey Jones be a better fit than KPJ? Maybe, but I don't know. I'm fine with what we got. So Ryan Rawlings, bringing him back to Golden State. Probably could have brought back Schroeder, but I mean, we just got to trade. If we could get Davion Mitchell, I don't think it's gonna let me sign him. No, we're not like Davion. We're gonna say we get him and not sign the other guy. But all right, welcome to the team, Kevin Porter Jr. We got qualifying offers coming back, but Jimmy Butler's regressing, Draymond's regressing, KPJ, Quinn Post is going down. Buddy Hield's down 4. So if I didn't know he would have went down so much overalls. So Guy Santos will be in the rotation over him. So all right. I don't know how good this Warriors team will perform here in 2K. I want to keep Steph, obviously, but it's going to be really hard to win a championship with this team, if I'm being honest with you. But I'm just going to try our best and see what we can do. So we'll not wait for this. So our power ranking lands is 16, which is not great. We do own our 2026 first-round pick. We missed the playoffs. We'll have a lottery pick, but that's not the expectation. We want to get Steph Curry his 5th ring. So Curry, Podziemski, Butler, Draymond, Clyde. I don't think this team is bad by any means. Moody, we got KPJ, J. Jackson Davis, and Quinn Post. So I guess Guy Santos won't be in the rotation. We're not going to run a 10-man rotation because how underwhelming the bench is. But I do want to make some sort of upgrade to trade deadline for whatever we can find. Butler shot and he's going to have to go up. We need him to score the ball next to Stephen Curry. Then I would love to push Podziemski's up as well. Maybe he could become like a really, really good player for us in the future. So we'll do something like that. And then also I'll see you guys at the deadline. But if we're good enough, we might not even have to. We'll see. 1-20. So we're the 5th seed, but there is so much more room for upgrading I think I want to do. So we're a top 5 seed in the West. Obviously, we're aiming for a little higher seed. We can probably get the 2 seed if we are good enough, but obviously things are looking good right now. We have about 30 points from Stephen Curry, 21 from Butler, 15 from Podziemski. He is shooting, so obviously guys are shooting decent from 3. Porter Jr. is making himself off the bench, as well as Moody. Jackson Davis, Claxton's having a pretty good season, 2 blocks per game. Draymond with 5, Quinn Post. Definitely we need to upgrade this bench even more. I'll fine with Jackson Davis being the backup center for now. But I wonder if we could probably package up Buddy Hield. He's not playing. He's regressed so much. Him and maybe Guy Santos or Quinn Post. What would that give me? We maybe throw a 22-7 to protect the first round pick. What would that give me? So, Kelly Oubre. Let's see. Dante DiVincenzo, bringing him back to Golden State would be really nice, man. He's having a damn good season for Minnesota. So, I'd love to bring him back. 15 points, 5 assists, 1 steal. 42% from 3. He'd be like the good shooter we bring in. And he obviously one of the guys we can trust, are familiar with the system. I don't hate that they're bringing him back. We can get Max Christie and Jaden Hardy, Go Badadze, Bronny, Keon Ellis. But I definitely think I like the idea of bringing in Dante DiVincenzo here. But I don't want to trade 2 first to get him. I think we don't have to take on Jalen Clark, but if we can just do something like we trade Buddy Hield and then minimum contract, let's see, Pat Spencer has a no trade clause for that reason. But hopefully he wants to go to Minnesota. And then I guess we would need Quinn Post or Santos. I'll trade Santos if he gets me on DiVincenzo. And then we need, I guess, this guy. Todd Pitaway, and then Okay, so I guess it would be Jalen Clark's contract in here if we do want to make a trade because they don't have anybody else. We could do this. Okay, Buddy Hield, Santos. I would trade a first round pick if he gives me Donovan DiVincenzo. They want a second. They'll swing me a second pass. So we'll do this trade. Not even Shenzo. Welcome back to Golden State. Now you have Pajemski, Curry, Pajemski, Butler, Draymond. What does he shoot from three? I'm guessing, yeah, he's shooting terribly from the field and 3-point range. So I don't know. Maybe we move on for him in the offseason. Claxton, DiVincenzo, Moody, KPJ. So like that. DiVincenzo's at the point guard, I think. So move him to the two, and he'll be even better as 81 overall. So we'll absolutely take that. So 29 years old as well. Bring him back to Golden State. Plus, I'm familiar with the team and everything. I think he'd like to come back. So he'll be definitely an upgrade off the bench what we had, and that should make our team even better. And I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Wins the MVP. Rakita goes to Cooper Flag, but we ended up being the number fifth seed this year. So, player stats: 27 from Steph, 22 from Jimmy Butler, 5 rebounds and 5 assists, 16 from Podziemski, 14.5 from DiVincenzo. So he immediately plugged in. He was really good for us. Yeah. So as you can see, 11 for 11, 7 for 7 from three is crazy work. That might be the most efficient stat lines I've ever seen. But yeah, he was good for us. 13 from Kevin Porter Jr., 10 from Moses Moody. We had about 7 from Claxton, 8 rebounds and 2 blocks per game, 5 from Tracy Davis, 5 from Green, which he might need to be moved on from the post with 3. But I don't think he's in the rotation anymore. All right. Time to see if we can win a freaking championship here and get Steph his 5th ring. It'll be hard, but I think if we all play the best we could, we can do it. Now we got Houston, so Houston is going to get their revenge, obviously. So we'll see what happens. Game 1, they're going to take Game 2. Yeah, so looks like 2K is not a big believer in this Warriors team. If we get worse the game, so we're down 3-2 right now. We could force a game 7. They want to start DiVincenzo over Podziemski. Must be playing a little better than him. But Podziemski is, I guess Podziemski's playing better, so I'm not quite sure why they want to bench Podziemski. But I get no. We'll listen to 2K. I don't know. Of course, listening to 2K will make it blown out. So yeah, run to lose. So I don't really know what we do for the direction of this team now. It's 127 to 80. We had about 26 from Steph, 23 from Butler, and 12 from DiVincenzo. Let's get in the offseason as we got the Mavericks going to win a championship, Fonz P going to career. None of these guys retire, so no, Draymond Green did not retire, but Jimmy Butler trying to retire, obviously. Damn, okay, so I don't know why trying to retire so early, but that's obviously not going to happen. Thank goodness I looked. But why is Jimmy Butler trying to retire, man? That means we're going to have 1 more year left of him. Okay, so this rebuild just sailed down completely, but all right, what do we do now? We only have 1 more year left to Jimmy Butler, so we can start trading him. I mean, he wants the extension, which I don't understand, but he looks like he's gonna retire. I don't know, but I think we need to trade away Draymond Green. We have a pick in this draft, right? We have the 20th picks. We need to make use of this pick, obviously. So let's see if we can snag Braden Burries. It's just sitting here in free agency. So I mean, not free. He's just sitting here waiting to be picked up, and we don't know how good he becomes. So, well, we could take Isaiah Evans as well. He looks pretty good. I mean, he's Hall of Fame ceiling. Getting him late in the first round might be a steal. He looks really good. I want to take him. Or I know Braden Burries develops. I know he does. We could take him. He could probably be the backup point guard. But Isaiah Evans, like, he's going to be good. I don't know. I might keep tabs on him. No, what? For now, I'm going to take Braden Burries, but I'm definitely going to keep tabs on Isaiah Evans in the next this video so I can see how much he develops. But what was his overalls? I know Braden Burries is good. He might have fell off. I know Dash Hands got a little better in the draft class, I'm guessing. But Isaiah Evans was a 73, so we actually could have, but I don't know. $27 million team option for Draymond. So we can accept this or decline this. If we decline it, we have a lot of money. So I think we'll end up declining this. So I says we have a lot of money if we decline it. I'm not quite sure though. But let's see. So all right. We got Draymond, 26 million. So do we have any money to sign a free agency? No, we literally should just sign this. We can probably trade it. So Yeah, it looks like 2K scammed me a little bit because I thought, no, I guess we wouldn't have cap space played it. I would think we have a money sign free agent, but I think we'd only do that if we dumped Jimmy Butler off. And, getting one of these guys would be nice, like Kevin Durant, maybe Chet Holmgren if he doesn't resign. But right now, I don't think that's the case. So I think we'll end up re-signing. We signed the Warriors always sign and trade players, so heck, man, let's sign and trade Draymond Green too. So they're always sign trading players. We all know what happened last year. That's how they got Buddy Hield, Kyle Anderson. That's why they traded Klay Thompson. So heck, they're gonna see if we can trade away Draymond Green as well for something. I think I just fleeced the Portland Trailblazers here. So what we did is we traded Draymond Green away for Denny Avdia and Leonard Miller in a second. So Denny Avdia, what I'm planning to do is actually to go ahead and prioritize the future a little bit here. No, we're not worried about the future with Curry on our roster. But here's the plan. Butler is set to be a free agent next season, so if he's a free agent or he retires, I think we can get a better game changer here that probably won't regress as much. If we can get Giannis Antetokounmpo next offseason, dude, that is the master plan. So he will be a free agent next season as long as he doesn't sign an extension. Him or Jokic, if we bring back Curry, we have max money, I'm pretty sure. He'd be absolutely perfect to go after. So, yeah, we'd only have Curry under contract. And if he maybe takes like a small little pay cut, that would be even better. So, like I said, I like the idea of it. So, we'll see. We need some like a power forward and free into Jonathan Isaac, and then obviously we'll probably look on day 12 as well. We won't be bringing back any of these guys because there's really no need for them right now because we already did all that. So, all right. So, like I said, if we win a championship this year, it'd be nice. But if not, hopefully get Giannis or Jokic coming to the Bay Area. So, they didn't actually regress. Podziemski's up, Claxton's up, Moody, DiVincenzo, Jason Davis, and Isaac. So nobody actually regrets, which is nice. So there's a chance to win a championship this year. I don't know why the Blazers would swap me Draymond for Denny Avdia, but I like that idea. I really did like the idea of keeping Draymond. But I'm gonna be honest, man, it just wasn't gonna work out. It just wasn't. We weren't gonna win with Draymond Green in our team no more. We weren't gonna win with him. He just was terrible from three, and it just wasn't gonna work. He's gonna keep progressing, and it just wasn't gonna be a good fit paying him $20 million. Well, we could just get Denny Avdia a cheaper contract that should help us win. So he's making $11 million next season. So yeah, Curry, Podziemski, Jimmy Butler, Denny Avdia, Claxton, Moody, DiVincenzo, Jonathan Isaac, trade ends. What we're hoping here is for Giannis to save this rebuild, and we'll have Curry, Giannis, Podziemski, Avdia starting at small forward, and Giannis to the power forward, and Claxton at center. And then we keep Moody, DiVincenzo, and hopefully get a better player than Jonathan Isaac and Chase Davis. That's the blueprint for this video. And then, honestly, if this all works out the way it is, I'll be a really happy man. Rookie of the Year MVP, Rookie of the Year AJ DeBonta in Miami, but we end up actually being a really good team this year. So if we end up winning the championship, obviously we don't even have to do anything really. We just run it back another year and then say this works. But we ended up being the number 3 seed with a really good record and 59-23. So we're a top contender looking for a championship. 28 from Steph, still doing it at the age of 39. He wants an extension. Butler is going to retire. So either way, Jimmy Butler will not be back. He had a pretty good season that ended off 21 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, 34% from 3. He was never a good 3-point shooter, but I think 175 is the most threes ever made. So that's really cool. He never made 100 threes in his whole career before, which is something. But 17 from Podziemski. I realize we have to re-sign Podziemski too. So that will hurt us in trying to get, obviously, Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he'll be worth it to re-sign. 17.9% 3. But I have hope that maybe we can still get all 3 solid. I'm really hoping this will work though, man. If it does, that's huge. But Jason Davis, I would probably move on from Jonathan Isaac, and we get a better bench. That's the blueprint. If we don't win, but we got San Antonio around with. So Fears, Castle, Vassell, Jackson and Wimby, Tari Eason, Colin Murray, and Jock Landale, Darius Akoff. So we are up 3-2, and we are going to go to a game 7. So losing a round 1 would just be a terrible way to freaking go out, man. So I'm hoping that's not the case. But let's go to the second round, man. Let's show some side of competitiveness before Curry even requests a trade or something himself. We're going to lose, dude. Goodness gracious. All right. We need Giannis to save this franchise, man, because Butler, only 10 points. an elimination game to end his career. Just we're gonna lose just like that. So Minnesota's gonna go win it all. LeBron James, Jimmy Butler's gonna retire. We really can't do nothing about it, even if we wanted to override it. Draymond retires a Blazer. Ended up working out for them, I guess. But all right. By the way, where did Jimmy Butler? Is he in the Hall of Fame? Jimmy Butler's even in the Hall of Fame, dude. That's crazy. So is it because he didn't win a championship? That's probably the reason why. Everybody else got their jersey retired, but him. But all right. Draft lottery time. I don't know what we're gonna do, but we'll definitely see. I want Giannis Antetokounmpo on this roster. If not, we need Podziemski to become a third scorer for this team. We traded most of our picks away to get Steph Hell. I guess not. We don't have a 2020 or 2029 protected. So with pick 27, we're looking at drafts with immediate help. So Jalen Montgomery, Keon Anthony. I think it's Carmelo Anthony's son with Hall of Fame ceiling. So yeah, 6'7" two guard out of Syracuse. Welcome to Golden State, man. He'll fit perfectly in. No team and player options. Podziemski, free agent, and here we go. Giannis Antetokounmpo is sitting here free agent with multiple offers, but I think he'll end up choosing us because we can wait on him, and hopefully he'll let me sign Giannis and Curry. So, Giannis, we're gonna offer you $60 million player option, no trade clause. So now we are his top offer. So I think now we re-sign Stephen Curry and we wait on Brandon Podziemski. So Curry probably isn't going to take a pay cut with the Bulls literally offering him a contract. So 2-year deal, no option. Okay, so if we can get Curry and Giannis, think Podziemski will still be here. DiVincenzo, hopefully, as well. It's going to let me sign Giannis and Curry. We'll have to announce everybody else, but it still gets to re-sign Podziemski. This is crazy if we can pull this off. So Steph and Giannis, welcome to Golden State, and let's re-sign Podziemski and the others. All right, so Podziemski has for $27 million. I'm gonna see if we get this to day 12. Dante DiVincenzo, I'm gonna re-sign him though. He'll be a good piece. And then Jackson Davis, I'm maybe looking to move on from, but DiVincenzo, welcome back. This is a backup center better than J.J. Davis again, day 12. I'd love that, but I guess it wouldn't be the end of the world if we bring him back. He doesn't develop as much as he used to, so that's why I kind of want to move on at this point. He's 27 years old, so yeah. All right, Podziemski has offers, but none of them he's considering. Let's re-sign our guy, Brandon Podziemski, 4-year deal, $34 million, $24 million. Let's re-sign him, and then now we possibly get a better backup center in the building. Kessler Edwards popped up. Keita, Cornet. We don't know how good he was for the Celtics, but I don't really like these options. I don't know. But let's see. Can we possibly get like Daron Sharp? He'd be definitely a better fit with this team. We can get Daron Sharp for $5 million. So yeah, I'll take that. And then just like that, we'll have our team back. Welcome back to the team. Curry. I did push his peak NA down so it wouldn't regress at the beginning of the video. So we got now Curry and Giannis. Abdil signed down to small forward. Moody, Burries is up. Totally forgot about him. And this rebuild just took a crazy turn. We're probably above the second apron with every luxury tax, but we might even be below it. So just like that, we were able to re-sign Curry. Curry had bird rights as well as Giannis. So that helped out a ton. We had max money to sign Giannis, and we 100% took advantage of that while keeping, obviously, our core together as well. So I'm really ecstatic at how this season will go this year. Power recognizes first, so 2K is a big believer, which I am too. Curry, Podziemski, I want to start Moody. You know, it might make sense. I'm going to start Denny Avdia. I feel like he'd be a really good fit in this starting five, though. So Denny Avdia will slide the small forward, so we'll have Curry. They still want to start. Oh, never mind. Curry, Podziemski, Avdia, Giannis, and Clax will be an amazing starting five. Clax at the beginning of the video ended up being a good trade as well. Moody, DiVincenzo, Braden Burries, and then we're on 9-man rotation, and then Daron Sharp. Our backup five will be in the rotation. I feel like he'd be a lot better of a backup five than Jackson Davis. And then, yeah, I'm loving this, dude. I'm absolutely loving this. I'll see you guys at the end of this season. Curry is your best opportunity for you to get ring 5, man. Best opportunity. Which is your MVP this year? Johnny Prumi isn't even a rookie at this point. Also, vertical meme legend, if you know what I mean, Johnny Broomy. 6-bang on Isaiah Collier, but at the end of the season, probably saw it already. We're the number 1 seed. Steve Kerr coached the year, so we're back on top of the league. with obviously Giannis. So this video would not have gone better. At first, I was kind of worried how this will go, but now I'm happy. So pressure was both taken off Giannis and it's probably Giannis' best player he's ever played with. So pressure was taken off. Curry with 28 to 22 points. So it helps getting obviously Giannis. 17 from Podziemski, 12 and a half from Abdia, 10 from Moody. I ended up extending Moses Moody at the extension deadline. I feel like he deserves it, man. I didn't pay him much, but he was averaging 10 points, shooting 45% from three. So yeah, he definitely deserved. Baden Burries with 10, DiVincenzo with 10. I also extended Nick Claxton, their starting center, for years to come. I feel like he deserves this spot. Wasn't asked for much, so I had to just pay him now. And Dayron Sharp was really good. But we're going to see now if we could go ahead and win a NBA championship to get Curry's fifth ring. He's not trying to leave or retire, so we'll have him for 2 more years. Now we got Oklahoma City. So Shea, Richardson, J-Dub, Chet. So this will be hard. We'll see what we can do. Game one, they're going to take. Game two, we're evening it up. Game three, they're up 2-1. They're up 3-1. And we're going to go home in round one just like that. Golden State Thunder. Damn, man. I really was expecting a good playoff run, but I guess I don't really even know what to say. I'm actually speechless how that season went. That was trash. That was terrible, man. But I guess the best thing we could do was run. I thought that team was perfect. I really thought that team had really everything to win a championship. I don't want to blame it on Steve Kerr. He has such good ratings, but he might not even come back, dude. We'll see. He comes back, but um, like we don't have a pick in the draft, so actually the team player options, Burry. So I guess we can bank on Braden Burry's development. And then Denny of Diaz asked for $40 million, dude. There's no way this is real. He can't be asked for that much money. I actually turned salary cap off or something, because damn. Okay. Yeah, I guess John Morant's for like, yeah, okay. All right. I'm not paying you this much money, so you're waiting as long as possible because I'm not paying you this much money. Denny of Diaz. I like you and all. But that's a little too crazy. He might go to the Bucks though. No, he's not. Never mind. The Bucks are not even paying that much money. So then you have Dia. We're gonna keep waiting on because I just can't get to that. Is the money going up every time now? It was just at. Oh no, it's going down. Okay, good to know. But that is crazy money that I might not be able to afford. But we have to re-sign him. He's a huge piece for this team, and we just can't really afford to lose any. All right. Um, Grizzlies are on him, or in on him, but can't let Denny Dia walk a free agency. So I guess we have to pay him. How about 29 million for 2 years? So that's not as bad. But let's see, anybody else who can sign free agency? Probably not really. I'd love to get a backup center on the team soon. So we'd have. Wait, actually, are we missing somebody? Because I think okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll have an 8-minute rotation. We can get a 9-minute rotation once we get our center, or if there's anybody we can sign to be our backup center. So, what about a Dim Bona? Probably not. What about Wendell Carter Jr.? We might be able to get Wendell Carter Jr. So we might. Can we get Wendell Carter? We might. Can we sign Wendell Carter Jr. to be a backup center? Collins, well, he's obviously better than Dayron Sharp though. We just bring back Sharp. I don't know. Says we get somebody better. I'd love to get Wendell Carter Jr. So Wendell Carter, backup 5, 1 year deal, 5 million. How about Mitchell Robinson? Which we could probably get a lot of guys with 5 million. I didn't expect it. You get Mitchell Robinson as well, but I think I'm fine with just getting Wendell Carter Jr. and John and Denny for agency. So we'll do that. Bird is up, so we banked on his development. Keon Anthony is also up to a 77. So if we didn't resign, it's probably some guys. I guess he'd be in the rotation, but he won't be in it now. All right, we got a better backup center. We got Braden Burry, so we got Braden Burry's development. So that's what we're banking on. Hopefully, make this year different. This will probably be the last season. Steph is getting older. Giannis isn't even young anymore. So I don't know. So power ranking lens is 19th this year. So it's Curry, Podziemski, Avdia, Giannis, Claxton, Burries. I guess maybe the floor spacing with Giannis and Claxton isn't good. You could potentially get an upgrade there, but I just really don't think that's the issue. I don't really know what it is. Maybe it's chemistry. I really don't know. But we'll see. We'll see if we're good anyway. 2K is a big believer of us. But I am. We'll see. It's the king of the West now, man. So I knew it was going to happen soon. But all right. The Dallas Mavericks are good. They're probably they are. So they also got like Jameer Watkins as a rookie starting. He's an undrafted rookie. So all right. We got Portland in round one, so I just want to get in round one at this point, man. We lose to Portland, I might rage quit off the game, and never rebuild a team again. But we're good. I don't really know what the issue is. We couldn't meet us top of the deadline. Maybe upgrade from Claxton, but I don't really think that was a problem. They have the Duke center and Klingon starting. Imagine that floor spacing. So no reason why we should lose here against Portland, which we're finally gonna in a sweep. So maybe that was the Kickstarter for us to win the championship. We got the Thunder. They have a way better team. So game one, they're gonna take game two. They're gonna take game three. They're gonna take game four. We're up, even up to the two. We're up to the two. We're gonna just win 4 games in a row. Basically, yeah. So we're gonna basically sweep them back. Now we got Dallas. So Kyrie, Jameer Watkins, Cooper Flag, AD, Lively, Gafford. It'll be Toppin, Jovan, Sanan, Reese Beekman. Okay, so how will this go? Can we beat the Mavericks? I don't know. We'll see. Game one, we're going to take. Game two, we're going to take. Game three. Don't tell me 2K is going to hit me with the same exact thing. 2K literally, I was about to say, 2K was going to hit me with the exact same thing. Let's get the Thunder. But instead, we're going to choke a 2-0 lead and go to game seven instead of just losing there. So maybe we win this game seven against Dallas. Cooper Flag. We'll see. Back and forth scoring game. And we're down. All right, we're down a lot of points. We might as well just hop in and see if we can make a comeback. I mean, why not, right? See if our best we can do to make a comeback. I'm gonna hop in though. That's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna hop in and see if we can win this game. Give this ball to Stephen Curry, and then leave him open from three. We're just gonna catch that. So, man, I don't know why this leave me open like that. But all right, we're back in this game, dude. I'm not giving up. It's how to fight, man. So Dallas is gonna have to show me something, man. So they already did. Cooper Flag. So who's guarding him? Jemski. He's gonna just give it to Kyrie, open for three. We'll miss it. Rebound Giannis to the Kumpo. So honestly, I'm just gonna see if we drive this in with Giannis. Have Cooper Flag on him. Is a good defender. I'm gonna kick this out to Curry. This pick and roll should be lethal, man. But I'm gonna shoot again with Steph, and we're gonna hit it again. So Curry, back-to-back threes, makes us a one-possession game. So all we need is another stop on defense. To hopefully get the ball back, make it a 1-point game, or hit another three with Curry. But Kyrie three, that's not on it. AD will get the rebound, he'll put it back up. So yeah, we completely got boxed out there. Denny Avdia just couldn't really contain Anthony Davis there, but we get back-to-back threes with Steph. I don't know. I kind of want to give it to Giannis though. This possession was guarded by Daniel Gafford. We're just gonna drive and we'll foul. No, I would love to get the and one there, but we're gonna get the lay-in over Daniel Gafford. All right, we need to stop on defense here. We need to get the rebound next time they shoot the ball. So screen, Kyrie pull up three, good. All right, so couldn't really do much about that. We need a three now. We're gonna see if we can get a three with Stephen Curry. So we're gonna do the exact same thing they did. So Clax the screen, Steph three is no good. We're gonna miss that time, and we're probably gonna lose this one, man. This winner go home game. I don't really know if we need to foul though. That's really the thing. I think we could probably go. We don't need to foul. Like, we really don't need to for being for real. But how do I take that off? Is it controller settings? No, it's not controller settings. Is it settings? Like, how do I take that off, man? I don't really know. I don't really know how to do it. So, damn, it's gonna foul. Oh, they're not gonna foul. Never mind. They're gonna foul one time. I guess it was a foul to give. So, just in case. Kyrie, we need to stop desperately, really bad. So it's gonna dribble out to Clark. We're gonna put some pressure on Kyrie and bring a double team though, cause all right, so I'm gonna waste out the clock. Pull up three is no good. We need to hurry up and score. Give this ball to Steph. We're just gonna go ahead and we need to shoot it. I didn't mean to shoot it that far. It's over, man. We lost. Um, yeah, so we're just gonna lose. I really don't want to go out like this. I would love to go one more year. I think I'm gonna go one more year on this. So one more year, last year of Steph and probably Giannis. Cooper Flag is gonna run the West, but we lost this game. I'm gonna go one more season. MVP. But at the end of the season, we finished off. This will be the final season with a 1 seed. The only thing we did is swap DiVincenzo for Miles Turner, a way better shooter. Maybe he fits a lot better next to Giannis. And I did this because Keon Anthony was already ready to play. He's 82 overall. But I'm gonna see if we can go win a championship. 8-man rotation. We got New Orleans around 1. So if we lose, man, we're gonna beat the Mystics. Then we got Dallas. So Dallas got a wash with Kyrie being older. AD only averaging 9 points. Flag is still there though. We're down 2-1. Even up 2-2. We're up 3-2. And we're gonna beat the Mystics. Okay. Now we got San Antonio. So obviously I have Wimby and everybody. But let's go. Gonna take game 1. So really good start. Okay. I'm liking this. 2. We might actually beat the Spurs to 25 from Curry. So getting closer. Game 3. Okay, they're gonna take game 3. Game 4. 5. Game 6 is gonna be a cast. Man, though we had it. We're up 2-0. We're just gonna lose 4 games in a row unless the Spurs come back into this game. Hopefully they don't. If they do, man. They don't. Okay, they come back though. Game 7, the best word in sports history. It goes to the finals, man. Couldn't want it better than this. Here you go. Please, let's at least go to the finals and have Steph compete. We are gonna get sent home. He is sent home, man. So, oh my goodness, we have a chance. I'm not going no more, man. I can't. That's gonna end it. We could have beat this Heat team, man. I feel we could have beat this Heat team. They were good and all with Collier, Sharp, and DeBonsta, but we definitely 100% could have beat this team. Damn, man. Well, I did the best I could. Hope you guys enjoyed. The center problem, I thought that would maybe make us win a championship, which shooting-wise, Miles Turner did a really good job. Him and Class were really good center rotation, but it just wasn't our video today. I'm recording this right after the Oklahoma City Thunder versus Denver Nuggets game. So the next video will either be the Celtics offseason rebuild if they get eliminated by the Knicks tomorrow by the time I'm recording this, or a draft lottery rebuild with the Spurs if the Celtics worse at Game 7. So I'll see you guys next time. Peace.